that produce these checks. 101,000, 103,000, 94,000, 90,000, 156,000. And these were coming in sometimes 2 and 3 a month.
The very same methods I've shared with students, I've reached through my books, through TV, and the internet all around the world ever since. Hi, I'm Anthony Morrison, and that's why wherever you are right now, whether you're out for a new future or just a safety net, I want you to join me on my mission to bring the know-how behind the success I've enjoyed, that my family has enjoyed, from my home to yours, in a way you've never experienced before. Because every day I see the power of the internet to change lives, to rescue dreams, and to restore hope even when it seemed like there was no way out. But so many more people need help. And with all these shady offers online, and in fact flat-out scams online these days, it's difficult to know who to trust. And that's exactly why I'm setting out on a mission to teach 3 random people with no internet marketing experience how to have success in just one day. You know, nothing like this has ever been done before. In fact, the people on this challenge, I've never even met them. You'll be meeting them at the same time I do. But I'm out to show that the techniques that I teach are real, the people that I teach them to are real, and the success that they have is in fact real. People don't want push-button to million-dollar fantasy dreams anymore. You want real proven techniques that have been proven to work and can have the results that you need so that you can eliminate the fear of poverty and you can take control of your own life. The first person we're going to visit is Frank in Tennessee.
Well, I live in a small town called Pleasant View, Tennessee. I'm 66. I need a change. I just want to work more profitably and spend less time doing it.
Hey guys, we're right here a couple of blocks from Frank's house. We're getting ready to go in. I'm going to meet Frank for the first time, teach him some of these marketing techniques. Well, how are you, sir?
Doing well.
Good to meet you. Well, we're going to go inside and get started on the new Success with Anthony program I have, but it's something I've never taught before, so we're going to put it into action here, teach you how to do it, get you to do it today, and see if we can get you some results before I leave. While I'm here today, I'm going to get you to implement just one of these techniques, and we're going to see what kind of results we can get. All right, let's get started.
All right.
All right, so right now to everybody joining us from home, keep watching because the numbers don't lie. If you've been trying to make money online, and like Frank, the only numbers you've had to show for it are the charges on your credit card, you're about to see the proof that it really is possible to go from flatlining in your every effort to make the internet pay to finally having everything click for you right in your ClickBank account in black and white. So no matter how long you've been struggling in the past, I want you to look at the clock counting down in the corner of this video right now and know that just like Frank, from here on out, time is on your side. And it's not because of some magical push-button software. You can see the computer screen. There's no secret money-getting magic button. That's the reason why I want you to actually look over my shoulder while I visit Frank and 2 other real people that you'll see in this video. Because I get emails every single day asking me, Anthony, what would you really do to make all this money you've made online? And what's the secret? I mean, what would you actually do yourself if someone just dropped you off by the side of the road with the slate wiped clean and you had to do it all over again? Most people think I must be hiding some trick up my sleeve, when the simple truth is, if I had to rebuild everything from rock bottom, all I'd need would be the internet connection and what I call 3 success factors. I discovered them when my family lost everything 6 years ago, and Frank discovered he had them when we sat down at his computer. The good news is, if you're still watching this video, then 2 of these success factors are things you already have. And the third one is something that nobody can ever take away from you once you've got it. I'll reveal all 3 in just a moment, but first, the clock's run down, so let's check back with Frank. All right, Frank, so it's now 1:13 on the dot, so it's been an hour.
In 1 hour.
1 hour since we implemented this technique. What I want you to do is go ahead and refresh your screen. Let's see where we're at now.
Whoa!
I told you, this is, it's all about education, man. What is the number there?
$161.58.
So in 1 hour.
In 1 hour.
Your first hour, implementing one of the techniques from the Success with Anthony program, $161.58.
Yeah.
So would you agree that education is the key to success?
Sure is.
I mean, that's
sure
what it's
is.
all about.
I can't wait to get to the other tips.
Modules, right? Yeah. I mean, look, since you've had success, it's a Success with Anthony T-shirt.
Right,
so you can kind of hold it up on you and pretend you're wearing it. I don't know. but you know, I figured
good.
I'd hook you up with a shirt. And here's what I also brought you. This is a Sony flip cam, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this flip camera, and what I want you to do is 72 hours from now, so 3 days from now, whenever we're gone, I want you to shoot me just a quick update. Just film yourself, film your ClickBank account, tell me what you've done in the last 3 days that's in the course that we've given you, and then also tell me, you know, film your results. How much more success have you had? So obviously we know you've made a little money while we're here. I want to know where you're at 72 hours from now. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. I'm going to give you the camera.
All right,
you can
thank you.
shoot the video, shoot it over to me, and then we'll document your success, and we'll keep it on and on and on going month after month. Good deal, man. It was good to meet you.
Hey, nice meeting you.
All right. Stay in touch.
All right. Take care.
Just imagine, what could an extra $161.58 mean in your life right now? What would that make go away for you this month? A car payment? An electric bill? That's not just false hope or hype, because the most exciting part about this isn't the specific amount of money that Frank made. Obviously not everybody's going to make $161.58 in an hour. The most exciting part is how Frank made the first money he's ever made online with the 3 success factors you heard about just a minute ago. And remember, I told you if you're watching the video to this point, you've probably got the first 2 nailed just like Frank. And those are the right motivation and the right mindset. I knew Frank had the right motivation the moment he told me he needed change. And just by being here with me right now, I'm betting that you are too. Whether you're ready for a whole new life or just more security for the life you have now. I knew Frank had the right mindset when he told me he wanted to work more profitably and spend less time doing it. That's not a mindset that comes naturally to everyone. Some people just don't have the entrepreneurial spirit to do something that doesn't involve a boss or a time card. And the fact that you're still with me makes me believe that you too have it. And that means the one and only remaining success factor you need is what I call the right education. Not like go back to school education or read a bunch of books education. After all, you saw it took Frank just an hour to apply the technique that left $161.58 in his account. I'll reveal exactly what the right education means and why Frank's now such a believer in it in just a moment at our next stop, so keep watching. Before we take off though, here's a video update Frank sent me just 3 short days after he made his first money ever online.
This is Frank. Got your update for you for the very first day that we had this up. Actually, just 6 hours. Was $1,242.18. We did another 418 on Thursday, another 253.34. And so far today it's $32.78, but look up here. Total is now $1,946.47. I really appreciate everything that you've been doing and taking time out of your busy schedule to help me set up this little quick program that's a moneymaker right off the bat. Thank you.
Now, if it were only Frank who had achieved this kind of success, you might think it was just beginner's luck. That's why our mission isn't over. We've got 2 more stops to make. Because you need to see the proof right along with me that these methods you just saw in action just plain work, consistently and repeatedly, just as well as they did for Frank, or even better. And it doesn't take me sitting over your shoulder either. In fact, you're about to see many other people whom I've never met or even talked to in person also discovered the incredible power of the right education without any fancy push-button tools, and proudly stepped into their own success shirts to prove it. But first, we've got a plane to catch. And next up is Ronald in Texas.
My name is Ronald Anderson. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm a aircraft maintenance technician for the last 35 years. So you have to go from one company to another. The next thing you know, you're finally up to a decent pay grade, and then the company goes under. I haven't seen one of my granddaughters because she's over in Japan, where my son is at. I hope this program will have kicked off enough. Maybe I'll have the opportunity to go to Japan. That would be really neat.
Hi everybody, it's Anthony, and I'm coming to you right now from Houston, Texas. We're on the ground. We're a couple of seconds away from Ronald's house. We're about to go in, teach him these marketing strategies, and see if we can get him some results right now today before we leave. In fact, there's Ronald right there in his driveway. I'm doing good. It's good to see you. Good to meet you. We'll go inside, get started, and get down on the computer and see what we can make happen. Cool? All right, Ronald, so what we're going to do real quick is we're going to log in to the new training area, right, where all of our content is. We're going to teach you some techniques that I've been using, that I've been able to make a lot of money with, What we're going to see is if by the end of the day, we can get you making money just like me. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Good deal. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Now that you're about to see a second person apply what I call the right education and experience real results the very same day, I promised you a minute ago that I'd reveal exactly what the right education is, and the best way I can describe it is it's like a light bulb going on. Not the click of a button like some hypey guru promising you millions of dollars with a few clicks of a mouse. I'm talking about the click that happens inside your head when you suddenly just get it. You may not have experienced this yet with making money online, yet you've probably had these moments before in other areas of your life. One day you finally just got how to ride a bike, or drive a car, or play an instrument. And sure, it didn't happen overnight, but suddenly there was that tipping point where everything fell into place, and after that, it was almost hard to remember how you struggled before. And I'll bet that just like you've already seen me sitting down with Frank and now with Ronald, those aha moments happened for you when somebody who had already done it took you by the hand and guided you to success. Like I said before, once that moment finally does happen for you, it's something you'll always have. Nobody can ever take it away from you, and you can apply it again and again, just like I have and just like Frank and Ronald are doing right now in front of you. And again, if you're watching this, I'm betting that you're ready for that tipping point right now in your life. You've got the right motivation. You've got the right mindset. Since the first moment you heard about making money online for the first time, everything has been building up and getting you ready to snap that one last crucial piece into place, the right education. In just a minute, you'll see how all this is possible even without me personally pulling up in your driveway and sitting at your home computer. And now the clock's run down and we're finally ready to see what the right education means for Ronald's ClickBank account. All right, Ronald, so it's been about an hour and a half since you implemented the technique, right? We're talking the Success with Anthony program. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and click this button, refresh your ClickBank account, and let's see what happens. We'll see how much money you made.
All right, let's do that. Unbelievable. This is the first money I've ever made.
We're at 161.53.
In an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, and you said this is the first money you've made online?
First money.
First money you made online. I'm so glad to be able to come here, and now we're going to take off and do it again.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Now, once again, not everyone is going to make almost $200 in an hour. What I'm trying to prove to you in this video is not the exact amount of money you'll make. Obviously, there's no way to predict that any more than I could predict it for Frank or Ronald. What I am trying to prove and what I can guarantee is that the proven right education techniques Frank and Ronald put into action right in front of you today are the only unfair advantage they had. And these techniques continue to generate results for them long after I stopped sitting over their shoulders. You've already seen Frank's 3-day update, and now here's what Ronald had to say.
I recommend the Success with Anthony's program, and let me show you why. My account has made $1,864.64 in just 3 days.
And next is Chuck in Florida.
I'm Chuck Flanjak. I'm 56 years old. I was a bank officer about 22 years plus, and when the economy went south, also my job did.
How are you, Chuck?
Oh, Anthony, good to see you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks for coming to my home.
I love this.
Do you?
How cool is it? But here's what we're going to do, man. We're going to go in, and I got this new training that I put together.
Cool.
It's called Success with Anthony, and it's teaching something I've never taught before,
All right.
but it's easy to implement, so we can actually implement it while I'm here, and we'll see what kind of results we can get you while I'm here. We're getting ready to go through the Success with Anthony program. What we're going to do is we're going to take you through this program, teach you this information that I've put together, all of these techniques in this course. I'm going to have you implement just one of the techniques that we teach in that course, and we're going to see if we can change your ClickBank account from zeros to, maybe showing some money before I even leave.
That would be great.
But first, let's look at your account. It says right here, some of your paychecks for your entire history on ClickBank is nothing found to display. Right?
Yeah, that's me.
So we're going to see if we can make a change for that, all right?
All right.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
Now, in his own words, Chuck is all thumbs when it comes to computers. And just like Frank and Ronald, he struggled until now without any results to show for it except a hard drive cluttered with more and more failed attempts and broken promises. Yet all of that frustration seemed to melt away and disappear when we checked his formerly empty ClickBank account just an hour later. All right, Chuck, so here's what I want you to do. We've implemented the technique that you learned in the Success with Anthony course, and what I want you to do is refresh your ClickBank account here, and I want to see if we can turn these zeros into any money yet.
Wow.
So how much money is in your ClickBank account now?
$226.62.
So would this be the first money you've ever made online?
I'm not smiling like this because I always make money online. This is awesome.
First money you've made?
The first money I've made on
And it took
online.
about an hour once you implemented this technique.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So see, the thing is what I want people to learn is it's not about the one-click softwares, the click the button, it'll do everything for you and make you $1 million. I want people to realize it's about education, right? If you're educated, if you know the stuff that I talk about in this course, then you can implement those techniques and you can get these kind of results. I mean, obviously not everybody's going to make $226.62 in an hour, right?
Exactly.
That's not the point. What it's about is teaching people that numbers like this, $226.62 in your ClickBank account, is possible, but you have to have the right education. And there's so many people that are selling these one-click softwares that they promise to do everything for you, and it never really works, right?
Yeah.
You've bought some of these before, yes?
I have, yeah.
And you've never made any money on ClickBank with them.
You saw my account, right?
So the point is that education is really the key to success, and what we teach in the Success with Anthony program is the techniques and the strategies that are actually working right now. And once you have the education, you can implement it, and you can get results like this.
That's great.
Well, I appreciate you letting me come down here to Florida and teach you the program, let you go through the Success with Anthony program. Let me know how it goes.
I sure will.
And here's how it turned out for Chuck just a few days later.
Hi, this is Chuck Flanjak. I just wanted to show you my progress for the last couple of days. Just saying I'm doing really well. I'm really pleased, happy with everything Anthony taught me and is teaching me. And I hope all you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
The same ClickBank account that used to say nothing found to display had already gone from $226.62 to $2,845.62 and counting. All right, by now you've seen 3 real people, Frank, Ronald, and Chuck, start from zero on camera and actually make real money online for the first time. Not just a few dollars either. I'm talking about the kind of money in just a few days that it takes most people weeks to earn with a full-time job. Of course, not everyone is going to achieve these exact same results in just an hour or a few days. That's common sense, right? All I can tell you for sure is that I've personally seen it again and again, and now you've seen it too. I'd like to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how it happened. Just like I did 6 years ago for my dad when our whole family's future was on the line. Just like I did in the last few days for Frank, Ronald, and Chuck. And just like I've done for literally thousands of folks who've never even met me or talked to me in person. Because here's the thing, people ask me all the time, Anthony, why are you doing this? You've already made it. Why not just sit in a hot tub and enjoy life? Well, the truth is, ever since I was able to pull my own family back from the brink, watching people get making money online for the first time is what drives me. I'm talking about seeing that light bulb moment come on for the first time and seeing people claim the success that's eluded them for months and even years, and realizing all it takes is the motivation and mindset they already have combined with the right education. That crucial third success factor is why I created the Success with Anthony program you heard me mention in this video when I visited Frank, Robert, and Chuck. You probably caught a glimpse of the Success with Anthony on their computer screens as I sat down and worked with them. And it's the key to taking my proven techniques from my home to yours, from my office to your living room, your kitchen table, your local coffee shop, wherever you choose to tap into it, all without having to wait for me to personally show up in your driveway. Like I said at the beginning, the reason I ask you to go on this mission with me is because so many more people need this than I can possibly visit in person or even call and talk to one-on-one, no matter how much I might want to try and make that happen. That's why I'm asking you to just meet me halfway in the Success with Anthony members area. Deal? You're still getting me, taking you every step of the way just as I did for Frank, Ronald, and Chuck. And here's exactly what you'll see when you log in for the first time. That's me right there in the welcome video congratulating you for being a cut above everyone else because you took action, and I mean it. Then all across the top of the page, you can see the links to the Success with Anthony techniques, including the very same technique that Frank, Ronald, and Chuck implemented right in this video to earn up to $226.62 in 1 hour and up to $2,845.62 in just a few short days. And that's just the beginning. You've seen in this video what 3 people who had never made money online before were suddenly able to achieve in 1 hour, and how much their success multiplied just 3 days later. Now imagine the kind of videos Frank, Ronald, and Chuck could be sending me in 3 weeks or 6 weeks from now. You won't have to imagine though, because you'll experience it for yourself firsthand. Once you've had a chance to dive into the methods lined up across the top of the Success with Anthony members area, I want you to go to this page where you'll be able to follow along with me for 6 full weeks of live online training to keep your momentum building and arm you with the latest techniques and tactics that I'm using right now to make money online as I implement them. It's like having 6 weeks to spy over my shoulder as I tell you exactly how to follow along with my proven methods step by step. And of course, everything you discover here is what I actually do to make money online myself. No more guru double talk of do what I say, not what I do. I'm sick of all that, and I'm sure you are too. That's what the right education is all about. It's not just a bunch of information or theory lumped together. The right education eliminates confusion rather than creating more of it. And I don't want you sitting there reading or watching DVDs for hours. I want you implementing like these 3 guys we visited in this video. So here's the deal. If you're willing to meet me halfway and join me and a whole community of motivated doers like Frank, Ronald, and Chuck in the Success with Anthony program, I'll more than meet you halfway on the price and make it as easy as possible to get started right now. What you're about to experience right now was worth $1,946.47 to Frank, and $1,864.64 to Ronald, and $2,845.62 to Chuck in just the first few days alone. And other people I've coached through the unique methods I reveal in the Success with Anthony members area have paid me up to $35,000 to come to my hometown in Madison, Mississippi and have me sit down with them in person. And as a charter member of the Success with Anthony program, though, you won't be paying $35,000. You won't pay $1,946.47 or even $161.58, which is the amount of money Frank made in his first hour. Once again, because I don't want you to mistake anything I'm saying for hype, I can't predict how much money you'll make. After watching Frank, Ronald, and Chuck in this video, though, you probably already have a goal of your own in mind. And to get you on your way to making that goal into your own success story, you can get in today for just one easy payment of only $49. That's right, $49 for unlimited lifetime access to the Success with Anthony program, one time, and you'll never be charged again. All you need to do is click the big orange Add to Cart button and get instant access to the Success with Anthony program right now. Think about what you've seen from the first moment I shook Frank's hand until right now. Are you willing to commit just $1.63 a day for your first month and $0 a day after that in order to bring the same right education into your home? Even with everything you've seen here, though, I won't ask you to decide right now. In fact, I insist that you take up to a full 60 days without commitment to see everything that's waiting for you on the inside of the Success with Anthony program and experience your own light bulb moment before I'll even agree to keep your money. If at any time in the first 60 days, that's 8 full weeks, you decide that Success with Anthony is not for you, just send me an email or call me up and I'll refund every penny you paid, no questions asked, right on the spot. Now, if you're still watching this, you may be wondering if the Success with Anthony program is right for you. I hope you've seen from this video that not only Frank, Ronald, and Chuck, but men and women of all ages have sent videos in proving what's possible with these techniques. Whether you just need to retire or replace your current income or keep your job and build that extra cushion of security, frankly, it's easier to say who Success with Anthony isn't right for. And that's anyone who already feels like they're coasting along with everything figured out. Because again, the only 2 things you do need to bring with you to the Success with Anthony program are the right motivation and the right mindset. If you're already making thousands of dollars online every month, or you're already comfortable with no burning need or desire to succeed, then Success with Anthony might not be right for you. However, if you check your gut right now, and you feel that you do have that same drive to finally succeed online, just remember this. If there's one thing I can guarantee you, and that the internet can guarantee you, it's opportunity. That opportunity is here for you, and you have the option right now to decide and determine if you're going to take advantage of this opportunity or if you're going to let it pass you by. I made this video for you to help you make sure that you make the decision to seize the moment, take this opportunity, and make that crucial investment in yourself. One last time, all you need to do is click the Add to Cart button right now underneath this video, and I'll see you on the inside.
Hi, I'm Beverly Farnsworth. Our new journey is Success with Anthony. And I love it. I am so jazzed. I am so excited. And our success is awesome, and yours will be too. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bruce Charette.
I'm Doreen Charette.
We're from Mossy Rock, Washington.
We got interested in internet marketing because we found that we couldn't keep up with the economy anymore.
And I got to tell you right now, Success with Anthony is the place that you need to be connected with. His new exclusive premium members area. This thing has got so much information on it, it's just going to knock your socks off.
I'm Dottie Seavey and this is Ted Seavey. We chose to make money on the internet to augment our retirement.
This is perfect for someone desiring to make money.
Hi, my name is Mark Miser. I'm 48 years old. I would suggest this and recommend this training program to anyone due to the fact that it does provide you with a step-by-step guide. It's really a great program. It has helped me out quite a bit, and I would recommend it to anyone.
Hi, my name is Mark Dennison. The reason I decided to make money online was that I wanted to create an income for my family that was not tied to a time clock or a certain location. When I first logged on to Anthony's site, I was very excited because there's lots of resources there that will allow me to get from where I am right now to building a true online income. It's definitely a great site and I recommend it for everyone.
This is Rob from Arlington, Texas, and a few months ago my business went south because of the economy, and I decided then that rather than rebuilding, I wanted to go in a new direction and build an online business instead. When I saw the Success with Anthony website, it had all the training that I had been looking at all in one place. And this is the best training by far. I highly recommend to anybody that wants to get started online to go with Success with Anthony.
Hi, my name is Blake Forehand. When I logged into Success with Anthony for the first time, I was blown away. The amount of tools that you have at your disposal is incredible. You have so much support available to you, and that's really invaluable, as you can have Anthony hold you by the hand and take you step by step through everything until you finally got it by yourself. It took me years to find something like this, and I'm so happy that I finally have.
I'm 56 years old and I live in San Diego, California. I've started 6 businesses from scratch over my career. This website, Success with Anthony, is really incredible. All the step-by-step instructions are incredible for helping build different campaign platforms. You know, I'd highly recommend for anyone that's serious about, you know, continuing to build on their online business to get this software. Thanks, Anthony.
We wanted to be our own bosses, but we certainly didn't want to be Walmart greeters.
No way. We found Anthony's website and got started. I can't get over how much he's put into one website.
And his training is really geared toward helping you succeed with your business. If you want to start an internet business, this is the place you have to be.
My name is Pamela Finistan. I am 49 years old and I live in Anchorage, Alaska. My dream is to be a snowbird, and the Success with Anthony program is helping me to achieve that. On this website, there's so much great information on how to make money. There's one-on-one coaching. So what is your dream?
My name is Todd Mallory. I'm 36 years old. I live in Orlando, Florida.